Giga fam, they inexplicably have buffed the best AR in the game, the Maddox. I don't know what they were thinking. They took a gun that already had the best recoil in the game and they actually buffed the recoil. There's also an attachment change that I think is pretty crucial to make the Maddox even that much better. So let's kind of get into the build breakdown really quick, and I'll show you guys a little bit of stats as well as some spray patterns, and then we will get into the gameplay. You are not going to want to miss this one. But here was kind of the meta build that most people were running last patch, and it's still really powerful. The one tweak I definitely would consider making to it, though, is swap out overpressured for FMJ. You're just going to have over 1,300 meters per second bullet velocity, and you gain, I believe, around 14% damage range. So you sacrifice 5 or 6% bullet velocity, but you get 14% damage range in return. That's a perfectly viable return on investment there. And it's really important on the Maddox in particular because the second fall off, where it's only dealing 25 damage a shot, is pretty significant. So you definitely want to be inside the max damage or the mid damage range on the Maddox to be the most successful with it. So I think range is actually really good on the Maddox. So if you're going to run this build, I definitely would switch over to FMJ, and that's not even taking into account the extra wallbang potential. That's going to be particularly useful in like a team environment on ranked. If your whole team is running FMJ Maddox, that's going to get pretty broken. So that would be the adjustment I would make there. The build that I have been running is utilizing the stable focus hand stop tech. I dropped the stock for that, and it's just absolutely insane because you get a 40 to 50% reduction to recoil with one attachment using the autofocus setting. I'll link down in the description kind of a how-to for anybody that doesn't know how to do that. I've covered it a lot on my channel. So that build is really nice as well and takes advantage of that FMJ and control barrel. But some other builds I want you guys to consider. If you go the stable focus hand stop route, you can also really consider this mid-range barrel. This is actually pretty insane because then you're going to have 100 meters of mid damage range, okay? Where it's killing very fast out to 103 meters. You're not really going to take too many engagements outside that. And if you do, you know, it's really about hitting your shots at that point. And this gun has such good recoil now. This is another really good build as well. If you don't want to run stable focus on this mid-range barrel, you would just run the control stock. Even with FMJ compared to overpressure on this one, you know, you're sacrificing around 60 meters per second bullet velocity. I think it's worth it for the extra range. I mean, the whole point of this build is for range, right? So getting an extra 12 meters, 6 meters to max damage range, I just think it's well worth it. You could still go overpressured here on this build, but my recommendation is definitely going to be this right here if you want to go the mid-range build. My personal favorite, though, is just kind of that hybrid build where you run the control barrel, you run the FMJ mono, so we're still getting a ton of range. We're 77 meters of mid-range here, and then for those ultra long range beams, it just has a much better recoil. Near zero recoil. Pretty crazy. Speaking of zero recoil, though, Giga fam, I've got a hilarious build for you guys to try, where you just go all recoil attachments and we still have over 1,000 meters per second bullet velocity. Anyone that struggles with recoil control, or if you just want to like push the recoil to crazy lengths, this build is actually really fun. It is a true zero recoil. Like, let's shoot a wall plot really quick. So this is without any control. I focus. There is like, after like 10 bullets, which they'll be dead by then anyway, there's a slight upright. It's hysterical. I've never seen this low of recoil in an FPS. So just a fun little build for you guys to try. But again, this is going to be my general recommendation right here. I do want to show you guys real quick before we get into gameplay, just kind of what happens with this range stacking. Either if you go the mid-range barrel or if you go the control barrel, depending on how much recoil control you want to titrate in. You can get some pretty crazy damage ranges, and then this thing kind of becomes like the darling of the TTK charts on top of having the best recoil in the game. So one other build you guys can consider, by the way, is if you want to drop one of these attachments, you know, if you really want to run a mag, this Scarlet Front Fast Mags is actually really nice because you get a sub 2-second reload on 45 rounds at a 690 RPM. Obscene ammo efficiency. I'm actually going to explore that for a sniper support Maddox build at a later date, just because of how important ammo efficiency is on sniper support. But for now, I think the range stacking is just the best way to go. And then you just pick your barrel based on, you know, whether you really want to be absolutely dominant in terms of damage range, or if you would just want to have like some of the best in class recoil, with the recoil stacking build thrown in there for good measure, just for pure fun. And you can go somewhere in between as well. You could drop FMJ or even mono. Either one of those would be viable to run the stock. But wanted to briefly go over the TTK chart. I'm going to move my camera out of the way. Sorry for the disembodied voice. But so what I did here is the orange line is going to be that kind of hybrid build where we're not running the mid-range barrel. Okay. But we have FMJ and mono on there. Okay. The blue line is just kind of like the standard meta build that like COD Community has spit out. And the purple line is going to be like range stacking build. Okay. And then just, I feel like the next best recoil plot is probably the M15. We just kind of throw that up there to just show that if you stack some range on these guns, you basically obliterate the M15 at all ranges, except for like infinity, you know, past that 103 meter on the mid-range build. And even out past that range, you know, we're still killing in right around 1000 milliseconds, which is not great, but it has the best recoil in class. So you're still going to hit your shots out there. So these TTK charts are really, really nice for having like some of the best recoil that I've ever seen in an FPS. Definitely would probably opt for that orange line build where we have the FMJ, the mono suppressor, the control barrel, and then one more recoil attachment, just because 76 meters of killing in sub 800 milliseconds is just insane, especially on a gun that has like pinpoint accuracy. I personally would rather lean into that strength, but man, if you want to extend that range an extra almost 30 meters, that mid-range barrel is going to be a fun option for you as well. Again, that's the purple line. And I think you should definitely be able to see how these outclass the previous kind of meta build, the blue line. It just doesn't really hold up compared to these updated builds. Got some banger gameplay to show it off. Also got even more gameplay featured in my Kogot guide from yesterday, where I also was running the Maddox. So, you know, if you want to see these builds in action, watch the gameplay. You'll definitely see how I abuse the obscene damage range on this attachment combination. If you end up enjoying the video, if you learn anything, smash the like button. If you're new around here, sub with noties on, join the Giga fam, and swing by a live stream. We're back, baby. Live streaming Monday through Saturday right here on YouTube as well as on Twitch. I'm the Giga Dad on all socials. Enjoy the gameplay. I think what I think they should change in this mode is I think you should need way more kills in order to get specialists. Hang on. Yeah, dude, just W key into me. I love that. What? Leah, appreciate the gifted sub. You're awesome. McMahon is a fucking crybaby. I think if I heard my son yapping like that, I'd probably unplug his shit. What? Oh, just instantly unplug his shit. You guys think about that? Am I mean? Am I a mean daddy, or is that valid? Hell yeah, dude, I got my wall hacks. Kind of frying right now. Rack that. Come on. I love how reliant all these kids are on like stems, bro. It's so funny to me. It's such a... I like how people act all fucking tryhard like they're hot shit for using stems, but it's such a fucking brain dead tactical in my opinion. Like, no hate to people that use it. Like, obviously they're strong in their own way, but don't act like you're like so fucking like skilled for using them. They're actually very brain dead and straightforward to use. Start taking damage. Stim shot. Rechow. Like I could train a monkey to do that.
Enemy soldier incoming. Target grid struck. No casualties.
Whoa.
Good kill. Marking the rest of that squad on your tag map. Get hunting.
That was unfortunate timing. Dog, I feel like
Hunt them down.
you just got pissed on, bud. These TikTokers, man, they're so bad. Wait, what was I talking about? Kind of frying right now, boys. I might just have to lock it the fuck in. That strafe just bailed me out right there. No.
Mark remaining operators.
Yes, dude. You're so fucking skilled, bro. Next Joel, honestly.
Located the rest. Reloading.
I feel like whomever you believe in, like God or the universe, like whatever, like all of these people that play Rebirth Island, like they were just copy pasted. Like God just copy pasted them. They're all the same fucking person. Like, am I wrong, bro?
Target area marked. You're cleared hot. Precision airstrike ready for tasking. Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Did you snipe me, bro? Like while you were falling in? That was fucking crazy, dog. It was him.
Good kill. Marking the
See, he was not copy pasted. He's actually fucking insane. Copy pasted. Copy pasted. I told you guys I was gonna shoot like as soon as I got a server where I wasn't lagging. Oh my god, that still hit me. Who needs this strafe Kogot build? I posted it to my YouTube channel this morning. That was weird. Dog, really? I'm getting grief to shit right now, boys. Why they gotta do me like that? Okay. What the fuck is wrong with this game? Oh my goodness. He cut off line of sight like immediately. You're smart. Ow. Oh. I'm in danger. Why didn't I get the scav pack? Right there. Yo, Machine of Mac, man, and Glizzy, thanks for the resubs. You guys are awesome. Am I getting robbed of these scav packs or what? Chat. I don't understand, bro. Like, what the fuck? Fuck yeah, dude. Those are really fun to play against. I want this buy to open up. Should open up now, right? Damn. You got fucking fried. Wait, what's this? What? Hmm. I like lagging again. What's happening? I gotta clear my side of zone. There might still be people in prison, huh? Gas is fucking bussin' though. What a pull. Oh yeah. Multiple. What was that like parachute sound?
3 squads left in the Warzone. Stay alert.
LDVR awaiting targeting data.
Oh shit. And one's under me. He's gonna buy and shit. Damn, he got 2 buybacks. They're smart. They'll take my height.
Enemy soldier incoming. Reloading.
I mean, landing stacked bottom is like valid as well, though. To be honest. Here's the Maddox build, bottom right. It rips.
Reloading. Throwing grenade. Last shot, soldier. Kill or be killed. I'm reloading.
Yeah.
Reloading. Mark remaining operators from that squad.
I don't know about that actually.
Marking the rest
Still pretty bad.
of the tag map. Get hunting. Insurgents will be activated. This is the end game. Target area marked. You're cleared hot.
What should I buy? I think I want to pop a single and get a gas mask. Oh, wait, I can get selfs in this mode. So weird.
Reloading.
Oh, nice. He had some goodies. It went really well for you, bud.
I saw the light there.
What a beast.
Reloading. Fading here. 5 squads still operational in the AO.
Hmm.
Changing max.
UAV available for tasking.
1-1 requesting recon at this time.
Ah, shitballs.
Don't let up now. I saw the light there. 3 squads left in the war zone. Stay alert.
A lot of use that UAV is when everybody has a specialist.
Relocating safe zone.
Mission timeline expired. UAV exiting the AO.
Only 2 left. Took a round.
Fuck you.
I'm reloading. You've got gas moving in.
Yeah.